Oh, man. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. How
Corey,
y'all
how
doing?
Good.
Don't you good?
Feeling good?
Yes, absolutely. It definitely feels like a fall day out there. Thank you so much for joining us for KARE 11 News at noon. We've got a whole lot to cover, including a big sports night. Plus, Cece, you've been getting more details about that multi-vehicle crash in Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's right. We know more about who all was involved and what police believe led to that massive incident. A huge talker this morning.
Absolutely, definitely have to look into that. But first, let's get a look at our weather.
You know what? We have rain in the forecast. It's kind of strange to say this. I'm pretty confident that most of us are going to see some rainfall later this evening. So that's something we haven't seen in, honestly, what, a month and a half, something like that. We have some rain being picked up on radar in the western part of the state. Not a lot of this is reaching the ground initially. The rain, what it's doing right now, is helping to saturate the lower parts of the atmosphere. But eventually we will see the rain reach the ground. And the area that we are watching, at least in the Twin Cities perspective, is this area right here. We do expect showers to sort of fill in this area over the next couple of hours, and whatever comes of that is going to move into our area later this evening and through the early overnight hours. So take a look at the next 12 hours. Clouds are going to thicken over the next few hours, totally dry through about 4 or 5 o'clock. Once we get after 5 o'clock, that's going to be our window of seeing some showers, some of which could be briefly heavy. 1/10 to 1/4 inch of rain looking likely. Some areas could see some locally higher amounts, and you can see we dry out pretty quickly after 10 o'clock. That will lead to a dry rest of the week and into the weekend. So here's a look at your weather headlines. Evening rain is likely. We are going to clear out quickly by Friday and into Saturday and Sunday. However, additional rain chances, additional beneficial rain chances in the forecast next week. We'll talk about a big pattern shift coming up. Alexis?
Ben, thank you. A number of people are hurt and one person has died after a multiple vehicle crash in Minneapolis last night. It happened on a busy stretch of 94. Cece, I know we learned even more this morning. What's the latest now this afternoon?
Yeah, just a really hectic and sad night out there on the road. The latest information from the State Patrol was released just before 5:30 this morning, but we should get another update in about an hour. So let's take you back to last night. This crash unfolded around 9:30 last night. It was on the Dunwoody exit between 94 and Lindale Avenue. According to the State Patrol, a Chevy Avalanche was speeding, as you see, on the exit ramp when it hit several vehicles. It set off a chain reaction and 7 vehicles ended up being involved in the crash. The driver of the Chevy Avalanche is a 32-year-old man from St. Paul. His injuries weren't serious, but the passenger in his car, a 20-year-old woman, was badly injured. 12 other people were involved in this crash too, including a 26-year-old Minneapolis woman who died. 6 other people, including children, were injured, but not seriously. More information about the woman who died will be released once her family is notified. Now, it did take hours to reconstruct the crash and clear the scene. And when I was tracking road conditions this morning, though, the exit was reopened for morning traffic.
So, Cece, did the State Patrol release a cause of death or cause for this crash, rather?
Yeah, so no official cause released yet this afternoon, but the State Patrol did say it appears the driver who caused this crash was under the influence of alcohol.
Cece, thank you. Well, you know, today marked day 6 of the murder trial of Maddie Kingsbury. In the last 24 hours, her cause of death was taken center stage. A medical examiner from the Mayo Clinic testifying she most likely died from asphyxiation or lack of oxygen. He said the exact method was too difficult to tell because of decomposition, but they did share that she was found with a towel wrapped around her face and her neck. Prosecutors believe Adam Frable killed her because she was leaving him and to collect the death benefits their children would receive. Well, more details are coming out about the alleged sex trafficking ring connected to the former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch and the Wisconsin man charged in the case. Here's Jessica Hart with more.
A Rice Lake, Wisconsin man is facing sex trafficking and interstate prostitution charges alongside the former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO Michael Jeffries and his partner Matt Smith. According to the indictment, James Jacobson was hired by Jeffries and Smith to recruit men to perform sex acts for them, and there are over a dozen victims. Court documents show the 3 men and others operated an international sex and prostitution business between 2008 and 2015.
A new letter obtained by KARE 11 shows just how close Step Academy in St. Paul was to being shut down. The letter from the charter school's authorizer, Innovative Quality Schools, dated October 11th, said Step Academy wasn't complying with its agreement and had 10 days to fix the problems. IQS said those concerns have been addressed. The school, however, is still trying to navigate a more than $2 million budget deficit. The school is holding a special session meeting tonight. Michelle Beck has a preview.
The board meeting is set for 5:30 tonight at the Step Academy's Burnsville location, and the meeting has quite a hefty agenda, including the filling of 2 recently empty board member seats, as well as a letter from the ex-superintendent. These next steps come as we've learned Step Academy was steps from being completely shut down. Innovative Quality Schools, which oversees Step, wrote in a letter dated October 11th the charter school had not followed the terms of their agreement. IQS confirmed to us Superintendent Mustafa Ibrahim has now officially resigned. But before he did, that same letter said he was central to the recent layoffs and did so without the board's approval. Step Academy had a deadline of this past Monday to correct some of the issues brought up by IQS. IQS did confirm with us that their concerns have been addressed. In St. Paul, Michelle Beck, KARE 11 News.
Well, taking a closer look, Step Academy is just one of several charter schools struggling right now. At least 10 charter schools have closed or merged already this year. State data shows 124 charter schools have closed since the first one opened 32 years ago. However, looking at national data, charter school enrollment increased 9% in the last 4 years, especially during the pandemic, something that Joey Chinyon, who leads the state's Association of Charter Schools, credits to its language and arts-focused schools and devoted teachers. Well, he says the industry is improving its accountability and it's helped pass new laws during the last legislative session, requiring enhanced training for administrators, as well as annual performance assessments, stronger conflict of interest protections, and market studies to show evidence there's a demand for a program before it can expand or open.
We're following some major business news impacting the country. First, a strike of around 33,000 Boeing workers is still going today. That's because yesterday, union members voted down a proposed contract deal. Boeing was offering a raise of 35% over 4 years. Many union members say they want more, including the return of pensions. I'll be breaking down more on where the two sides are still bumping heads in our next half hour. Meanwhile, McDonald's is facing its first lawsuit linked to the recent E. coli outbreak. At least 49 people have gotten sick from the outbreak and 1 person has died. Now a Colorado man is suing the restaurant, accusing it of product liability, negligence, and breach of implied warranties. His lawyer says he's also representing 10 other alleged victims. McDonald's hasn't commented on the lawsuit yet. Hey, your Amazon Prime membership can now save you some money at the pump. The new program will give members 10 cents off per gallon at 7,000 participating BP, Amoco, and AMPM locations across the country. To activate the discount, connect your Amazon account with Earnify, which tracks BP loyalty points.